it's existential
Oo.
for them.
Diyan na ako nag-agree sa kanya. Bira ko yung
Existential
mag-agree
talaga.
niyang
So
kaibigan
pero,
mo.
by saying existential, sinasabi niya, do or die to para sa kanila.
Oo.
And by agreeing, you're saying, you're practically confirming their fear na
Hindi.
lagot sila pag nanalo si VP.
Hindi.
There is some element of threat
I'm
there.
confirming that they do not have a base vote. Sarah has
Should they
30 to
fear, okay,
35%.
An election is normally a gentleman's contest or gentlewoman's
Yeah.
contest. But should they fear?
No.
Will there be retribution in a Sarah
For those with
presidency?
allocables, with ghost projects and substandard projects, you should fear. For those who are there and willing to join hands with her to build this country and to love this country, you should not fear.
But Malu, it's so easy to just say na at the start yung mga may allocables lang, but things can, once you go on a retribution
Oo.
path, I mean, it's easy also to see some abuses.
Yeah.
I mean, di ba?
Siguro ang klarado dun sa sinabi niya when she made that announcement that she's running, that she will govern and let the vice president, her
You're
vice
right,
president, do the accountability.
That was a very loaded statement, Malu, di ba?
Oo.
Don't you think that was designed to sow fear?
No,
among people who oppose her?
I'm just saying what I plan to do. I'm just being forthright.
You don't think that it was a veiled warning?
No,
Na here's your last chance to
no, no.
to switch sides before
No, wala nga ang switch side kasi she detests politics.
Mhm.
So
Or to go easy on me.
No. I think she said that because legitimate naman yung issue na walang pondo para sa bayan. So she has to really drill that there'll be accountability.
What else do you think the vice president needs to show? I mean, she already declared that she wants to run for the president for president. What else do you think she needs to do? Another thing that's a monkey on her back is this whole pro-China thing. You think she needs to address some on that issue?
Yeah. She has to be clear on the foreign policy. I think she did one time when she said, I am for the Philippines, for the interest of the Filipino people, whether it will be with the US or China, for so long as it is in the interest of the Filipinos, I will work with both. So that's neutrality.
That's motherhood.
It's motherhood, but you wait when she is elected because she will make sure that the motherhood is translated into actual neutrality among the two countries. No, it is important for the Philippines to develop with them as friends. On the other hand, with our economy so bad, I think she will have to concentrate more on the economy, build the investments areas where people can, just because you have a government that is firm, government that is committed to peace and order and development, then investors can readily come in the country.
I'll just go back to foreign policy. You mentioned that in neutrality, doing what's in the best interest of the Philippines. Of course, any president would say that. No, BBM said enemies to none, friends to all. But at the same time, you have America and China who don't want you to be neutral. How is she going to deal with pressures from these two competing superpowers who don't want neutrality in the Philippines?
I think that would be very hard, but I think she would be able to address both if she comes up with a clear foreign policy principles or framework for the three of us, US, China, and the Philippines, to be able to work together on certain common objectives. Example, oil gas exploration. That is something that this country, the Philippines, will have to decide upon sooner or later, because what happened in the Middle East cannot happen again in ASEAN. There is no oil gas infrastructure in ASEAN. And if you are able to build that infrastructure, whether in the Philippines or the ASEAN region, we're protected. So there's a lot of elbow room that you need to work, especially with ASEAN. She is not a war freak who would probably side with a nation, with all this intentions of going to Taiwan or intentions of being the frontline defense of a nation.
So she doesn't agree with all these EDCA sites in the Philippines, the expansion of U.S. military presence here in the
yes,
Philippines,
especially
all
the
these
hub
VFAs.
and the
She's not for that.
Pac Silicon, no. Besides, she was not involved in the decision making. Nor,
She's not for that.
No.
Okay. Kasi sinasabi nila, the reason, her being, okay, let's not say pro-China, but not exactly with the interests of the United States, makes her, yun ang reason ba't ayaw sa kanya ng Amerika.
Well,
And by extension, ayaw sa kanya ng military.
oo, pero
And by extension, kaya wala nangyari sa lahat ng panawagan ng opposition na mag-withdrawal of support all this time.
Hindi. Yung support naman is another issue. Pero yung magiging pro-American ka at pababayaan mo yung interest ng bansa mo, sa tingin ko, klarado sa kanya kung anong una.
Okay. Do you think that that's a major obstacle to her becoming president, for example?
Well, the election is decided not by the US, but by the Filipinos.
Really,
They
Malu?
influence,
Really,
probably they influence. I mean, that's the other side, no? They can make a president win for so long as you are with that power. But I think we should not be looking at it that way, because if we do, we might as well just apply to be the 51st state of the United States. And to a larger extent, we kind of set aside our history if we do that. Yung history ng Pilipino, kasaysayan ng Pilipino, para sa Pilipino dapat, hindi para sa interes ng dayuhan.
Pero ang kasaysayan ng Pilipinas ay walang nahalal na hindi okay sa Amerika.
Oo, pero siguro, subukan natin ngayon. Titindig tayo. Hindi naman okay sa Amerika si Duterte.
Nalusutan
yung ama.
sila, kaya daw never again.
Yeah. Pero tingnan natin, gusto ba ng taong bayan si Inday Sara? Kasi sa akin, mas mahalaga yung sasabihin ng mga Pilipino kaysa sa sasabihin ng mga dayuhan. Kasi at the end of it, tayo yung nagtutulungan para sa bansa natin. Hindi naman yung dayuhan. Yung dayuhan either nanggugulo o humihingi ng pabor.
So do you think that she will go back to the foreign policy of her father?
Yes.
She will return. And that's a good thing?
It is a good thing because it gave us more friends. It is a good thing because it placed the Philippines in the map of, Patrick, ang mahalaga kasing tandaan natin, sa bawat bansa sa mundo may Pilipino. Yung OFW, kaya mahalaga yung OFW sa kanya, kaya mahalaga ang Pilipinas.